value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and is currently searching for journeyman plumbers to join their team. Experience is preferred, but not required for all applicants. When you join the team at Davis Plumbing, you'll receive full benefits package with paid time off. Join a small local business doing big things in Lincoln and surrounding areas. Apply today by calling 402-525-6922 or find them on social media. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, this is State Senator Carolyn Bozin. As a state senator, wife, and mom, I believe Nebraska is a great place to work and raise a family. My husband Reggie and I are local family business owners and proud to be involved in our community. Property tax relief is important to every family. Last year, I voted for the largest property tax relief package in Nebraska history, and I will continue to advocate for property tax relief. Vote Carolyn Bozin on November 5th. Paid for by Bozin for Legislature.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the Ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America, welcome to Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in to Ticket Weeknights. We're back live. We just got wrapped up with the pre-recording of Speed and Power, but the host is always Megan Walker. We're back to striking up a conversation. A couple of Husker bowlers in here. The host, as always, we got Kayla Verstrady, Anna Callan. If you guys want to join in, start our Heyman text line, 402-464-5685. You can always put a face to the voice, Facebook, YouTube, X, And if you got Allo Cable, Allo Channel 961. And we got a guest in studio today as well. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and throw it over to the host. We got Anna and Kayla.
Welcome back to Striking Up a Conversation. Special guest today, we got Desiree.
Hello.
Sophomore on the team, teammate, Anna's roommate,
Yeah.
co-worker.
Yep.
What else?
Yep.
That's about it.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, Desiree.
Take it away. Give us some details. Where are you from? Year, major.
Okay. Well, I'm from San Antonio, Texas. And I am a criminology major with a minor in national security. Yes, thank you to Kayla. She told me to do national security. And I'm a sophomore, as she mentioned.
Slay.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell us about yourself?
Before we ask questions.
No.
Okay. Desiree, how did you get into bowling?
I actually did every sport in the book besides tennis and softball and golf. And around, I think it was 5th or 6th grade, I was like, there's nothing left. And my whole family bowled. So that was pretty much the only option I had at the time. And I was stuck between bowling and volleyball for a while until I got injured. So then I was like, well, you can't really get injured in bowling necessarily by physical contact.
I was about to say, that's a lie.
Physically, you can't get hurt by another person. So, and here we are.
Yes.
Look at you now.
I know. I would have never thought.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Especially knowing you guys got practice tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
Shout
workout.
Practice, workouts,
Yeah.
class.
So, Des, how about, since you got here, how about you tell us about your recruiting experience with us and just in general, like from, I guess, your first email to the day you signed?
I think for me, mine, as I've been told, and I know for sure, it's like a unique like recruiting experience because Alexis was on the team, and I'd come up during my sophomore year, because we were on, it was like COVID, so we were on Zoom, and I came hang out for a week. I remember doing like volleyball with you guys just to hang out with the team. And then I came the summer of my junior year again.
The fact that we were both here is kind of funny.
Yeah, I came junior year and I was here for a whole week. And I remember watching y'all practice, and I don't even know what we did. I think we just hung out at Mara's most of the time. And then come to my visit, it was pretty fun because I really was not with my parents. I was like, I know these people. I don't need you guys.
Yeah, it was so different on Desiree's visits because like we all knew her like on a personal level, and I'm like, it's just Desiree, Alexis's sister. Like she's just another person like I'm friends with. So like when people come on visits, it's just like, oh, like you're trying to get to know them. But I was like, we already know Desiree.
Yeah. And I think that's just what made it easy because not only was like I knew Alexis was going to be here for at least one of my years, but it's like I already had that like family feel with everybody. And so it was just pretty easy once I sat down and looked at everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It kind of made coming in a little bit easier knowing that you had connections.
Yes.
Instead of kind of like walking into a team and being like, now I have 8 or 9 connections to make before, the season takes off to get comfortable and everything like that. So
yeah,
that played a part. If I had that situation, I think that would have played into mine too, because it's hard not to have that.
Oh, 100%. When I think I met you it was at a tournament, like Alexis's freshman year. And I was like, oh, she's chill. And I was like, is your sister going to come here? And she's like, I don't know, man. And then
the crazy thing is none of y'all thought I would.
There's a funny story that we'll tell later, like at the end of all our questions, that me and Desiree had an interaction. And it's still so funny to this day, but
yes.
Yeah,
we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that.
Now, me and Desiree were staying in the same place when she came her junior year, so we have.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that was the time within itself. Shout out to Michelle for giving us a good laugh.
Yep.
Anything else to add about your experience getting recruited?
Like, because you had other schools recruiting you too.
Mm-hmm. Um, Honestly, after looking at all the schools, I think it was like 5 or 6. I was really only locked in for 2, which was here and Sam. And again, I think the family thing is really what tied me in. And that's honestly what I told coach and the Sam coach. I was like, it's just family. Like I was raised on like not only Alexis was there and that's family, it was also just I felt like I had family with everybody on the team, even like those who graduated that year, like Amara and Kendall. Like I still felt close to them, even though they weren't going to be on the team with me.
Mhm.
And I was raised on like family is the biggest thing.
Yeah. And like that's what we preach here too is like you're going to have 11 or 10 new best friends after you leave.
Mhm.
And we really preach the family aspect of our program and our traditions and everything. So
Yeah.
hearing you say that like kind of makes it real, but like yeah, we get to see it every day, but telling like the listeners like this is like how it goes down and
Mhm.
that's what you felt like kind of makes me like warm and fuzzy inside. Okay. Well, kind of like on the recruiting side of things, what made you pick Nebraska?
Definitely again, family. You know, that's my favorite thing because I love Fast and Furious.
I was about to say, bro.
Family.
Vin Diesel.
But exactly. But I would say like academics. I think like my dad really preached like you're a student before you're an athlete, and you know like also a degree is a degree no matter where you get it. But like I just like every opportunity that the athletic department gives us, whether it's volunteering, the mandatory network events that I literally did last night,
Mhm.
and just all of that. I think was like really the selling point. Like there's no way you cannot get a degree at this school.
Yeah.
They make it hard to fail.
For
They make
sure.
it impossible to
Oh
fail.
yeah. Like we don't have a 94% graduation rate for nothing. It's the highest in the country and we have the most academic all-Americans and everything and getting a degree from Nebraska is going to take you far in any career you have. I think we've said that a lot in our previous shows. So
94% doesn't get talked about enough, though.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a
Never.
crazy. Because what's the actual average at the university? Is it over 60? I know it's over 60%. I want to say.
Probably. I can Google it at break to see what it actually is. But like over student athletes, it's 94%. And they preach that hard to us in our like meetings with our academic advisors. That's one of the statistics they show us when you come on a visit here. Like you want a degree from Nebraska and all these people around you are going to make you succeed and not fail.
Yeah, it's 66%.
Oh, wow.
So you guys, the athletes, bumped that number 32% average.
Oh my God.
Which
That's
is
impressive.
a
Go us.
testament. Yeah,
That's
seriously.
what I'm saying.
Good job, guys. Woo!
I mean, I haven't graduated yet, but yeah.
Well, I'm part of that. I'm part of that percentage.
After
I
May,
am part of that percentage.
I'll be a part of that percentage.
Yeah, I got a few years ahead of me, but that's right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
You're a legit sophomore.
I am. I'm counting.
So, kind of going now into the team aspect of stuff, you know, going into this year. So, you have a year and a couple months underneath your belt. What would you say so far has been your favorite memory with the team? There's a lot to pick from.
Yeah.
There really is. Oh my gosh.
You know,
It's going to have to be the hashtag wall. It's going to have to. I just like, we say a lot of things and I like how we like write it down or like a little joke that one of us says and it's like becomes a thing that we say constantly and like we have it there as a reminder. So it's not like just a memory, but it's like, oh, nostalgia kind of,
yeah.
We say some stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like, boom, every day you're like, oh, and then you point it and be like, hashtag wall, go put it up there, or quote book, go put it
Oh my God.
I think
the quote book is becoming the new hashtag wall.
Oh yeah.
Well, because sometimes we're not in the bowling alley when this stuff happens.
Yeah, you gotta have it everywhere.
Oh my God. This quote book is getting long.
It is, and the fact that there's multiple.
Yeah, Catherine has one.
Catherine has one. Ashton has one.
Well, Ashton is
Yeah,
it's
we're
our
shared.
Oh yeah, it's a shared notes.
Haley has one for their room.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be long.
Yeah. No, I think the one thing that I do like about like the quote book and then the hashtag wall is it kind of gives us like, because obviously like we put in so much work and everything like that. I think it gives a reminder to like not take life so seriously sometimes and or not
Yes.
take moments so serious. I mean, yes, we're in a lot of serious moments throughout our day and like over weekends at a time, but I think it helps us kind of like go back and like remind us we're young adults. Like we need to still have fun.
Yeah, we're
even
in
though
college.
yes. So like I think
So-
it's a good like for me, like when you say that, yes, I thought low key you were gonna mention the fact that you were in both 300s that were shot last year too.
Actually, I was not.
No? Were you in
No.
one of them?
Yes.
She just
Oh.
fact checked you so
Yeah, I
hard.
thought you were in both. I low key thought you were in both. I don't know why, but you were
Actually,
was it
around
Vegas?
that time in Vegas,
Okay.
I was struggling a little bit.
After eating the peanut butter cookie.
Yep.
Oh, she was down bad.
Okay, yeah.
And coach thought, your psoriasis is active. I said, coach, I don't have psoriasis.
Wait, so the Vegas one you were in?
No.
Then
That's
what-
when
No,
I was
the New Jersey one.
I was in Delaware. I was
Oh, yeah,
at.
I
Delaware,
get so
sorry.
confused.
You go to so many places.
Hey, at least I thought you were in both, bro.
Delaware, I was in that one because I actually did good.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was the same lineup for both. That's why, because we were like, oh, it's the
No, it was Kath?
No.
Alexis?
I don't know.
Alexis and
I'll
Lainey.
have to go rewatch it.
yeah. We'll have to,
It's Alexis and Lainey. It was Alexis and Lainey.
maybe it is.
Because
Well-
Catherine bowled a lot in Vegas. She did.
Yeah.
We'll give some backstory.
Sorry, guys.
We
My
shot 2 Baker 300s last year, back-to-back tournaments, and that's very hard to do. A lot.
Describe what that is for people who are not aware.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, so a Baker 300 is like a 300, obviously, when anyone bowls it. But in some of our formats, we bowl Baker games. So 5 people are bowling at a time, and each person bowls 2 frames of a game. Like, take the first bowlers bowling the first and the 6th frame, 2 and 7, 3 and 8, 4 and 9, 5 and 10. So we just continuously do that, and that's one of our formats. So in one of our 2 of our games last year, we all struck, and that is a Baker 300, and that's very hard to do as a team
Yeah,
in
it's a
general. It's very hard to
collective.
do in general, but as on a team, it's very hard to do. And then do it twice in one season in
Mhm.
back-to-back weekends was pretty cool.
It was, yeah. I mean,
Yes.
I sat and recorded it, but yeah.
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 We're gonna do it again this year. Maybe next weekend.
Period.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
yeah, no. I don't know why I thought you were in both. Low key.
No,
I think it's just
because
because
that's
everything was a blur last year. low
That's
key.
what everyone would expect me
okay.
to say.
Oh.
Expect the unexpected.
My bad, brother. My bad. My bad.
Well, everyone knows what a Baker game is now. If you have any
Yup.
questions, drop in the chat.
Yeah.
We'll answer them. Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Back to our questions. What are you most excited for this? Oh my god, my brain like lagged.
It's okay.
What are you most excited for this season? The fact that Anna told you these questions beforehand and you still have to think about them.
Honestly, I just
There's a lot to look forward to, right?
exactly so much.
Oh, this is how we are.
I feel
every
like
day. I'm
Yeah,
so
literally.
sorry.
like
You guys are getting the full
the
experience with us.
new team, the dynamic's really great. I do like it. The Spares, we love those. Shout out PK. We love them.
We've had a great time the past 2 days.
Speak for yourselves.
Being
Just kidding, guys.
Those are gonna be so great. Those numbers are gonna be up there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give away our
So-
secrets.
Exactly.
That's all you guys get.
But just be prepared to see that big end number 1 on Spares.
Yep. It's one of our team goals.
Mm-hmm.
Per.
Period.
Yes. Yes. So obviously we mentioned your sister was here with us. What is the transition? See, yeah.
We literally had this problem in our
bad.
place.
It was. I struggled there too.
It's the
That-
first day of season,
yeah.
guys. Sorry, we're just down bad.
It's fine. You guys
Yeah.
got school, workout season just started. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
On your plate.
No, so what has the transition, there we go, been like for you going from having your sister on the team with you to her obviously traveling the world, it feels like Also, PSA, Alexis, thanks for blessing us with your visit. And we are excited to see you in December. But yeah.
It's very different. Like now I feel like I'm like, even though I know everybody, I feel like a little freshman because like I don't know. Having her there was just like so much easier. And I know like we talked about it as a team. Like you never really saw me and Alexis together outside of the bowling alley. Like
That's true.
you wouldn't know that we were sisters because we never hung out until like the end of the year. And I think that's just like because we're very different in a lot of ways. But being on a team with her, I felt like it was just easier in the sense like she knew me and like I knew her when it came to the game, or just like the small like one little like tick or something she would do. I'm like, okay, I know exactly what the issue is. And she would do the same for me. So it was very easy to kind of like sometimes get out of a rut quick enough. And I know like that sometimes is hard to build on a team with a lot of people from different places. A lot of people have different personalities. And it's hard to understand that something like I might do may not seem right with somebody else. And it was just easy that I didn't really have to build that. Like I really didn't.
That was one
need to.
connection you didn't have to build.
Exactly. Like she knew what I meant when like I would say something. So I think that was just like nice. And now like I still feel like I gotta build it a little bit with some people. But it is there with, you know, at least like people that I lived with last year. It's kind of there. Like we understand like where we come from with how we approach things. And
I picked up on it real quick.
I think a lot of people have picked up on that
I think
one.
we all picked up what Desiree's pointing down.
Yeah.
It's good. Like,
I mean it in a positive way too.
Just don't talk to me in the morning.
yeah.
Plain
Desiree's
and
just not a
simple.
morning person.
Don't you guys meet in the morning pretty consistently?
Huh?
I'm saying that's a tough workaround.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
just
that-
like don't talk to me the first 20 minutes. Or
Okay,
I'm gonna be
that's
like
fair.
really like mean.
Yeah, no, low key, like in the morning when we show up to workouts, it's maybe a little bit of chatter, but a lot of us don't talk to each other until like after breathing and RDLs.
Dude, like after
It's
our
dead
warm-up,
silence.
then
Yeah.
everyone just like kind of like slowly starts talking to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was one morning, I think it was like last week, we show up to workouts. I think the only thing I said to someone was like, is this person here yet? And then they were like, yeah, they're walking in right now. And I'm like, okay. And then we just like all just like collectively went and did our warm up. And then that was it.
Yeah, no,
I think there was like 4 words exchanged.
Yeah, I don't think there's very many morning people on this team. Let's just put it that way.
No.
Some people can tolerate being, you know, actively,
birds,
yes, and some people like Desiree would rather just
Now
I'm here,
see,
but don't talk to me.
I can tolerate it. It's just like why you trying to have a whole conversation?
Yeah,
I'm
about-
I
solid
guess
the
that's
same
more
way.
what I'm
We've
saying.
only
yeah.
been up for 5 minutes. What do you have to talk about? That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, no, because like literally at night, like when we're getting ready to go to bed, like so tonight, we'll be looking at each other like, okay, who's driving in the morning? So that way, in the morning, we all know who needs their keys and who can go out the door. Because that way, we don't have to talk.
Exactly.
makes it
We
easy.
barely
So
even
smart.
say like, "Are you ready?" We just all stand in the living room. We look at each other. And we're like,
Okay.
whoever opens the door first, we're ready to go.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. No, we have our steps on how we operate. Everyone, because that's how I know when I'm like one of the last people to be out in the living room. If I hear people getting ice out of the fridge, that's when I'm like, oh,
That's
I got
the call.
like 2 minutes. I'm like, I gotta get going.
That's
Yeah.
like your alarm, like, oh, you better get snapping.
Yeah. No. Mm-hmm.
See, we just get it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
It works.
it's easy to pick up on sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. I
like.
it took me
oh,
maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I'm like, oh,
like waking me up. That's a no.
yeah, that's it. There was one time I opened the door and then I was like, okay, she's asleep. And that's when I knew I'm like, I already messed up. I opened the door, guys. I'm like, I opened the door.
Harrison, do we
Yeah.
gotta go to break?
We got about 3 minutes here.
Okay,
Oh.
all right.
We can take an
Word.
early one if you want to pause now.
I mean, we can.
That was the end of our questions. So
yeah,
we can
so we
stew
can
on
take
some
one
more in
now
the
and then
break.
we
All right. Yeah, we'll throw the break here and then we'll segue on the other side. Like we said before, if you guys want to join in, 402-464-5685. Again, we got Kayla, Anna, the host as always, and also Desiree. Am I saying that right? Desiree?
Yeah.
Correct.
I prefer
Desiree
desire.
as well. I'm going to stick to Desiree. I'll let Anna go with the other one. Don't go anywhere. We'll keep it rolling here, right here on Ticket Weeknights.
Hi, I'm State Senator Bo Ballard. I was born and raised right here in Lancaster County. I understand the value of hard work by being involved in our family business. I built my own company, creating jobs right here in our community. Nebraska families and business owners need lower taxes, more affordable health care, and a great education system. That is why I fought for the largest tax cut in Nebraska history, reduce the cost of health care, and help pass the biggest investment in our public schools. I'm Senator Bo Ballard, and I humbly ask for your vote on November 5th, paid for by Ballard for Nebraska.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Lease a 2024 Ford F-150 for $437 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1004120, $437 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 5,500 dual signing, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 9/30/2024. See dealer for details.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and my schedule can get a little hectic. From softball practices to going to class, traveling for games, spending time with family, and catching up with friends, I am always on the go. I want a bank that can help me from anywhere, but also be there when I need them. That's Midwest Bank. They have the same mobile banking technology as those big banks, but have that hometown feel that I like every time I walk through the doors. They make banking easy no matter where I am. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
At Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical, we're ready, reliable, and recommended. Water heater acting up or your sump pump on the fritz? Call Action. Summer's around the corner. Is your AC working? Are you sure? Call Action. Electrical problems? I'm telling you, call Action. Call Action for a free same-day estimate or a trusted second opinion. You heard that right, a free same-day estimate. 402-423-6960. ActionLincoln.com.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop.
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Hi, this is Pastor Tom. Did you know there's a place kids can seek out help when they're away from home and something goes wrong? They find themselves in a difficult spot or even a dangerous situation. Maybe another child is bullying them or a stranger is following them. Perhaps on a date and things just go bad. In Lincoln, here's where they can find help. It's called Safe Place. Safe Place is a national program for children taking place in thousands of cities across the United States. The People Seeding Mission is sponsoring this program in our community and has set up a number of businesses, fire stations, schools, and nonprofits around the city to become safe locations where kids can seek out help. They just need to look for the big yellow sign that says Safe Place on it. Then go inside and ask for help. We will be quickly connected to them and ensure they make it back home or to whatever resources are needed. If you'd like to find out more about Safe Place and ways in which you can get involved, just go to pcmlincoln.org. Remember, when we all do a little, we change a lot.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Niederhaus's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Niederhaus Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Niederhaus Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and is currently searching for journeyman plumbers to join their team. Experience is preferred, but not required for all applicants. When you join the team at Davis Plumbing, you'll receive full benefits package with paid time off. Join a small local business doing big things in Lincoln and surrounding areas. Apply today by calling 402-525-6922 or find them on social media. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in to Ticket Weeknights. Harrison Arns on the ones and twos. As always, we got the host, Kayla, Anna of Husker Bowling, and guest as well, Desiree, joining us as well. Out to my left, you guys can continue to join in through the streams, through the Starter Heyman text line, like I said. That out of the way, I'll throw it back over to the host, Anna and Kayla.
Why can't
After I turn your mic off.
I heard my voice echo in the room. What happened?
I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, no. So we thought it'd be fun because it is October 1st, so it is the start of the season. The NCAA coaches poll, or the NTCA, which one? Both? Whatever.
I don't think we're in the NTCA.
NTCA is the national, isn't it?
I don't think we were. I didn't see
I
that.
don't know. I mean, it is the
National
NTCA
10-Pin Coaches Association.
Okay. Yeah, it's the preseason coaches poll. So we thought it'd be nice to just talk about that a little bit. If anybody doesn't know what that is, basically, I call it a survey because that's what makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
A survey basically gets sent out to the coaches of teams D1 through D3, and they vote on the team standings, like where they think teams are going to end up. So they give teams first place votes, and then you basically rank teams from first place all the way down to
how many teams
there are, I guess. Yeah. And so the preseason poll, we're ranked number 5 this year. So that's, hey.
And number 1 for everybody who's curious, Jacksonville State, and they got 2,076 points. And you guys, the way they rank these with first, second, third place votes, you guys are at 1,779. So not that big of a gap between 1 and 5.
Yeah, it's the poll point total, so it kind of adds all of them up. Jacksonville State got 31 first place votes. And then the top 5 we'll give you is Jacksonville State as number 1, Arkansas State is number 2 with 5 first place votes. Youngstown State tied us. Well, 3 through 5 all have four first place votes. Then 3 is Youngstown State, 4 is Vanderbilt, 5 is us, and then we'll do an honorable mention for North Carolina A&T with 1 first place vote.
And I want to point out, like, 3rd through 5th, there's 100 points. 100, like, there is a point breakdown if anyone honestly cares, but that's not a lot. You get so many points for being first, second, third, so on, blah blah blah, but that's not a lot of points. Like, these are the top programs every season now. They are powerhouses like we are. They are our main competitors. Like, I want to say they put more work in than we do, because they don't. We max out our hours
per
coach.
Yeah. No, I think one thing that I've noticed with the preseason poll, because I was kind of mentioning it over break, but there's been a lot of talk, I mean, even at practice today, but even and then online, is that like the preseason poll is like some coaches. I'm not saying that I don't know the teams that are doing it. Obviously, that's not. I'm not doing it to bash coaches or anything like that. Not ours, especially because they do their homework. But they just don't. They're not looking at who's coming in or who's going out. They're not looking at stats. Because one of the coaches off of one of the top 5 teams made even a comment that like, there is a flaw. You have biased people making votes, like, and all that stuff where they want unbiased people coming in. So like we were talking about the Bowlers Journal, they should do one because they'll go in and they do articles anyway on teams, who they have coming in, who they have leaving, and
like looking at the straight statistics of things. Like for example, sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Jacksonville State won the national championship last year. Fair and square, obviously. And Arkansas was runner up. So a lot of people just see that as, oh, they should be 1 and 2. They
going off last year's
yeah,
results.
honestly. But people don't know that don't do their research, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Jacksonville had 5 fifth-year seniors on their team. That was their whole starting lineup. And all those girls left. They have 2 returners from their national championship team that didn't even bowl. Sorry to like.
No, that's a big deal though to circle.
And I'm literally stating the facts, as my dad would say, like straight facts. Obviously,
they might be good, but we don't know.
Yeah. Exactly. Like they have 4 freshmen, a transfer, 2 transfers.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I
I honestly don't care. But that's just off the top of my head. How are you going to put this team number 1 where you lost your whole starting lineup?
They also didn't lead in spares last year.
They didn't. Yeah.
It was NCAT.
Yeah. So that's where
Coach
it's kind of
told me.
like, and the other thing is that point, I mean, in the previous preseason poll, so the 2023 preseason poll, the people that coached at Jacksonville were at a previous school called McKendree, and coaches didn't know that they transferred schools, so they put McKendree as, they got a bunch of first place votes thinking it was the same team that was still at that school, when in reality they were actually at Jacksonville State. And then coaches also voted the wrong Jacksonville because there's Jackson
State, Jacksonville State.
Yeah. And so there was multiple like
people
mishaps last year, and it was very evident that people just were not doing their
due diligence.
Yes. And that's where it's like there's a lot of biases or people just not doing like their homework. And that's where like the preseason poll, it is kind of frustrating, but at the same time, I necessarily don't take it to heart because my dad's favorite line and mine too is the bowling's going to do the talking in the end of scheme of things.
And stats don't lie.
Yep.
Because we're putting in the work. Like, yeah, it's kind of frustrating when I saw it this morning when it came out. But I know the work we're putting in at the bowling alley and literally the blood, sweat, and tears that we're putting into this, that we're better than a 5th ranked team. Honestly, if I had an ideal thing, Youngstown, Vandy, and us would be in the top 3 interchangeably because we lost the least amount of people. We brought the most talent, and statistically, we should be in the top 3. That's just my opinion.
I think that's the opinion you guys need to have, though.
Yeah,
without be getting too ego driven.
Yeah.
But I think like if you're gunning for a national title, I'd be like, no, 5 seems right.
Yeah,
like that just doesn't even add up.
No, and I was kind of ticked off, to be honest, this morning, and I think a lot of us were like, but I'm not going to let that change how I view practice or going out to compete next weekend. So I don't know how you guys feel.
No,
but
I mean, I don't let it get to me too much because in reality, in the grand scheme of things, I view it kind of as a popularity vote, which in reality, so I don't let it bother me. I don't let it really get to me. I just find it kind of, because it has been a big talk, because for bowlers, I guess Facebook is pretty big. And like just where the communication is, where like the articles get posted about a lot of stuff. And that's where you can have the most open communication without like apps kind of like getting in the way. But yeah, I saw kind of being a big thing. Like a D3 coach went and posted about how her team was kind of like not being considered to be in higher ranking, and stuff like that. And, there's other teams that made it that have never made it into the, regionals before, and they were still low in the rankings. And so it's where it's like, well, how does this play into things? Like they're not even taking in consideration how these teams beat other teams, but they're ranking teams that didn't even make it into regionals or were even in near the bid still high up there.
Mhm.
So that's where like it's the confusion's
There's
right there.
so much.
Yeah.
There's so much that goes into it. In like some context for people who don't know college bowling, that's why we are here to educate you. We compete against D1, D2, and D3 schools.
Yeah.
Like in football, you have your D1 schools, your D2 schools, your D3 schools, your FBS
Yeah, you
schools,
go
your
FCS,
FCS schools.
FCS keeps going.
Like we don't have that. We are just one big. We're the NCAA bowling.
Is that an IA in there too?
Yes.
I don't know if there's bowling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's-
but we don't
yeah, it's-
compete against them.
Well,
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Yes and
but
no.
like if it's like an NAI tournament, like just that, we don't participate in that. But
Oh,
we
okay,
like
so that makes
like
sense.
North Carolina, for example, they compete in.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and for bowling, it's weird because NAIA schools, there's not actually like, well, there's NAIA, they call it NAIA club championships, I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then you have the USBC championships, and then you have NCAA. There's like 3 different
Yeah.
ones because the NAIA, you tend to see more of like the tech schools, the 2 years, like so Rock
The
Valley Tech.
JUCOs.
Yep. And so that's where bowling is different, I guess, because in your NAIA club, you won't see like you will never see us. You won't see a lot of your like D1, D2, D3 schools ever do that because that's a club. That's strictly
Mhm.
club. So like you'll see we have a club team for Nebraska in case anybody was curious. They would be ones that would go potentially bowl that.
Mhm.
And then like Whitewater, my brother bowled for their team. They went and bowled the club championships and they've won it multiple times. And then you have the USBC, which is kind of like the treasured one, just like NCAA is.
Mhm.
So they're kind of that's I guess what you would say. That's what it's called the ITCs and ISCs. But that's where NCAA schools also can go bowl.
In some interchange like bowl both.
Mhm.
We don't.
No.
I honestly don't know why we bowl them. We can ask.
The way that I would put it, because I asked Coach Klumpa before, like right away my freshman year, and I guess the best way that I also, because after he said it, the way I think of it is, in baseball, you won't ever see a D1 team play in a club team.
Yeah.
That's because the talent and the I shouldn't say the talent because there's talented players like us at club teams because merely that's what they want to go do.
Mhm.
So I shouldn't say talent.
Yeah.
But the amount of the facilities and
The experiences.
but I'm trying to think of equipment.
Yes.
All of that is going to be so much different and is going to give so much more of a advantage to the D1 team than the club team. So you're not going to ever put them against each other. So why would you do that in bowling?
Mhm.
Why would you take a team that, is able to get balls from a company where another team has to purchase the balls from a company? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, so we're going to have more equipment to our hands where other
There's
clubs,
just too many advantages on your side to make it worth it for either party.
And why take away something that they're working all season for when we already have our own championships? Like we have NCAAs to worry about, and so it's like why are we taking away from these teams that are working just like we are from the one championships that they get to play in? So why do we want to bowl 2 when they only get to bowl 1? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's where I see it from. Is that's why we wouldn't bowl it. Also, kind of taking a little bit what Coach Klumpa said, but putting it my own.
Yeah, that's kind of like how I look at it too. I've always kind of thought about like, why are we gonna go in there and run over these teams when this is their national championship? I would, if the tables were turned, I'd be ticked off.
Oh yeah.
Like,
it would be very
I kind of
irritating.
make a joke. I'm like, if these USBC schools come and bowl an NCAA tournament, we would wipe the floor with them because it's like in the nicest way possible. It's true.
Well,
like,
yeah, it happens. You see it with Dillon where they go play Nebraska basketball.
Exactly.
And Nebraska
Exactly.
basketball is not a juggernaut.
Exactly. And we have a team that's coming to the NCAA this year, Wichita State. They are a powerhouse in USBC. And this is their inaugural, is that how you say it?
Mhm.
Season in the NCAA. Our formats are different. They're going from 2 to 3 day tournaments because NCAA tournaments are 3 days long. And the formats are all different. And I just hope they're ready for it because for how people are talking online is they're going to come wipe the floor with us. And I'm just ready for next weekend.
I think
I'm just ready for next weekend.
I mean, I honestly see that I could see them putting up a fight and jumping in the rankings heavily.
They got a first place vote.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't think it's out of place just merely because they do have pretty talented girls on there. You mean, you have Team USA members on that team. I mean, they are a good team, but again, we haven't seen them in NCAA, so you don't know.
Yeah.
So in reality, I think that's a team that I'm not going to underestimate, nor do I really underestimate any teams because the underdogs like to come and win.
Underranked teams can beat the top ranked teams any day.
Prime example in volleyball too.
Yeah. Take SMU beating Nebraska volleyball when they were ranked in the top 5. That happens to us when we're on the road too. So
yeah, so that's where it's. But yeah, the rankings. I thought it's always a good conversation because in reality, like you'll go on Facebook and you'll see people constantly going at it, and it cracks me up sometimes because I'm like, wow, some of these people don't actually understand. But then the other times it's like it's parents of girls on teams, and it's like. Y'all, you're saying the same thing. Do you realize that you're all saying the same things? And then you'll have college coaches that go on there, on different teams, and they'll start commenting too.
That's just so unprofessional, in my opinion.
Yeah,
but
you got to send me those forums. That's like, I mean, it's unprofessional, but it sounds entertaining.
Yeah,
I got you.
That always happens. So you see it in every sport. Preseason rankings come out. Everyone's like got definitive ideas, definitive statements, and then week 2 comes around, and it's like now we really know. And they get some right, some wrong. Then week 3, it just always changes.
Yeah.
Is it a weekly update or is it a little more spaced out?
It's like monthly.
Monthly?
In a way, yeah. Because I mean, it kind of depends. And I think in the spring season, it's way more updated, merely because there's so many more tournaments in the spring season than there is in the fall. The fall, it's kind of spaced out, but But I like it when stats get involved.
Interesting.
Yeah. Does you have anything else you want to add? Sorry.
Yeah, we kind of went on a rant.
Yeah, you did. Personally, me, I don't look at that stuff.
Yeah,
I just find it. That's not the right word, but I just don't find it important in the sense that like you're going based off of like how you guys say like they're going based off like bias and whatnot, and like I don't look at it because it really doesn't have an effect on us, or like I've just never was that person. Like even bowling a tournament, I'm like, oh, like. They put the scores out every game. Let me go look at it. Like I've never been that person because, it already happened. They already voted. You can only control what you can control at the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, that's the thing. That's why I don't really let it affect me much. I like looking at it because I'm like,
I don't even think I liked it.
I did because my face was on it.
Well, I mean, if my face was on it too, I'd like it. Like, I mean, I saw it and I was like,
okay,
all right, next. I said, I gotta make my post.
Yeah, man.
Get out of my face. I'm more important.
With that being said, we do got to throw to our final break here. Don't go anywhere. We got one more segment, striking up a conversation. We got 3 Husker bowlers. We'll keep it rolling right here on Ticket Weeknights.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
At Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical, we're ready, reliable, and recommended. Water heater acting up or your sump pump on the fritz? Call Action. Summer's around the corner. Is your AC working? Are you sure? Call Action. Electrical problems? I'm telling you, call Action. Call Action for a free same-day estimate or a trusted second opinion. You heard that right, a free same-day estimate. 402-423-6960. ActionLincoln.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between, we'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Have you been accused of a crime and don't know where to turn? At Liberty Law Group, we understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you're up against the legal system, you need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. Liberty Law's experienced trial attorneys are committed to the defense of liberty for those accused. Don't let a criminal charge ruin your life. Call Liberty Law at 877-42-LIBERTY. Advocates you need, trial attorneys you can trust. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Back to The Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in. Final segment, striking up a conversation. We got 3 Husker Bowlers in here and only a little bit of time left here. So with that being said, I'll throw it over to the host, Kayla and Anna.
Yeah. I just had a brain fart.
Why does this always happen to us?
I don't know.
It's
no.
late. It's
No,
late.
It was a good first day, guys.
Yes. Thank you, Des. Yes.
Yep.
No, before we go to our rapid fire question that is going to probably become the new trend with Harrison, we just wanted to say, yeah, today was a great day for the season starting. I can't wait to see what tomorrow looks like.
It was my first day. I cried last night.
Woo!
No, I literally cried making my post. I texted
Woo!
Anna. I sent her a picture. I was like, me not crying, making my first day of season post. Bawling.
No, I'm sure tomorrow will include spares too, so mentally preparing myself for that one.
It's all week. It's all week, guys.
It's okay. Thanks, Coach Klempa.
Yep.
Much appreciated. Way to make us better.
Yup.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Guys,
rapid fire.
anything else left to add, or are we going
Yeah.
rapid fire?
We're rapid firing.
Okay, so I asked this to the bowlers yesterday, Kayla Starr and Jillian Martin. Final meal, death row meal, whichever one you want to call it. You get one main entree, a side entree, a drink, and a dessert.
I'm ready.
Oh, rapid fire it.
Main entree, filet mignon, cooked rare. That baby better be a honker though, because I don't want no 8 ounce. That thing has to be massive.
You want like a 10
Make
ounce?
it worth my while. That's my last one. Okay, that's main entree. Side dish. Ooh. You know, I didn't think that far ahead. I was
We
cooking.
talked about it the
I
whole
was cooking
break.
with filet mignon the whole time. You know, I'm gonna pick the In-N-Out fries.
Oh,
Because those things smack, and I didn't pick a double for my entree, so I got to do something. So, is it animal fries? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Animal fries from In-N-Out. For my drink, man, that's hard. I'm gonna go. I know we're a Pepsi school. I'm gonna go Diet Coke. Sorry, y'all. And then for my dessert, you know, I'm gonna have to go with a hot fudge brownie and ice cream.
Mm, That was good. That was good. I am a chicken strip girl. I'm gonna have to do some chicken strips. Some extra crispy French fries with some ranch and barbecue. Probably a Dr. Pepper. Sorry, inside joke. And my dessert. Probably a chocolate chip cookie.
That's so basic.
Yeah, never go wrong with it though.
Yes, you
That is
can. Yes,
so-
you can. Some chocolate chip cookies
No.
are not it. I'm just
All
no
right.
offense to people, but sorry.
Okay, I'm never making chocolate chip cookies for you.
No, I didn't say yours. Chill out.
Nah, I won't eat it, but all right.
Yeah, she doesn't eat my cooking.
Anyways, I would get a 24-ounce ribeye,
Oh my
medium rare.
God.
Oh yeah, animal style fries with egg as my side. As my side, it would be animal style fries with extra spread and extra grilled onions. And then my drink would be a 44-ounce Dr. Pepper from Swig with raspberry syrup and coconut cream on top.
Okay, hold up.
Can
I have
I-
a question about Swig. Where's it located? Because like I've been seeing
Utah.
videos.
Everywhere
Okay,
but
that's what
here.
I thought.
But I have one by our house.
Because like isn't
at home.
not Desiree still has to say her dessert, but because like that's what like they do instead of like drinking coffee, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, sorry.
I also have to say something. This is probably going to be like kind of weird, but like you said extra onions,
Grilled onions, yeah.
but like are you so we're talking about like our death row meal.
Yeah.
Like when they electrocute you, you're just going to smell the onions.
Wow. Well,
Who said
the
anything
grill.
about
Hey, who said she has to go to
electrocution?
allow by electrocution?
Yeah,
they
what
can
if
do
I
lethal
wanted- what if
injection,
You want the
man.
needle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Prick me. And
Okay,
for
what about
dessert,
yeah.
I actually do not eat dessert, but I
Do a shake,
will.
bro.
You can
I
just
will-
pick something good then.
Mhm.
I will. No, I will go with a good half pint of coffee ice cream.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh
Carrie.
yeah, that
Carrie.
works.
And that would be my meal.
All right, Harrison.
We'll go main meal. Give me some authentic Louisiana jambalaya.
Mm.
On the
I've never had that.
side, give me some mac and cheese.
Oh,
And dessert.
Loaded up on the carbs.
Yeah. Oh, that's the
No,
last one.
definitely.
Okay.
man,
I don't care at
forgot
this
about
point.
mac and cheese.
Dessert. Not really big on desserts either, but give me some vanilla ice cream. There's
Wait,
something there.
what'd you
Give
say?
me a
Oh.
flavor with it.
I'm sorry, that's so
You didn't get a
basic. But
drink.
what'd you
Give
do
me
drink?
I guess for the dessert, I'll do a shake.
Wait.
Give
So
me
we're
a
doing-
Freddy's shake
Shake.
instead
We're
of
doing,
like the
we're
vanilla
doing
ice
two
cream.
desserts.
Just one. And then what was my other dessert?
No, you
No,
said
no.
vanilla ice cream.
It'd probably be a vanilla shake.
Yeah, let me take that back. Vanilla shake with a little bit of chocolate. I can put some sprinkles on it.
Oh,
Sprinkle. Why are you a
like
winner?
steak and shake in here.
Sprinkles are only for winners.
Yeah. I don't
Uh,
know if that's a win.
Drink, I'll go out like an American. Give me a Coors Light.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm 25. I can say that. So
That's valid.
Yeah.
just for everybody
There's only
listening.
one underage person in here.
Eh,
Dang it.
I do gotta say those Dr. Pepper, just like the official drink of Husker Bowling. Those guys were
It
big on
should
Dr.
be.
Pepper too.
Sponsor us.
It should be
Is that the camera
Dr.
we're
Pep.
looking at?
because I will text them in a
I
heartbeat.
got a chokehold right now with Dr. Pepper, the coconut flavored one.
we're piling up cans to make a heart and like little swords.
Mm-hmm.
Period. I don't know what camera we're supposed to be looking at, but Dr. Pepper, sponsor Nebraska Bowling. Thank you.
Or just me.
She has a hat.
I need some money.
But yeah, closing up, guys, you're gonna want to tune in next week, FYI, because we
Special
have
guest.
and his name's Paul Klempa. So
You weren't supposed to tell them.
nah, you guys got to know 'cause
The one and only.
yeah,
The mayor, the
myth.
legend.
the mayor, the legend. Yes.
Jesus.
But thanks for tuning in. Have a good rest of your week, and see y'all next Tuesday.